The Leonardo da Vinci's traveling exhibit arrived at UTPA.
How is Rio Hondo's robotics team preparing in order to reclaim their first place title from last year?
A second UTRGV athletic branding survey was released this past week.
November elections are coming up. Stay tuned to see how UTPA prepared.
The women's volleyball team faced off against Grand Canyon University in their fourth matchup of WAC play.
Also, an inside look at HESTEC Student Leadership Day.
And what do you think it takes to be a Miss Texas candidate?
Bronc TV News starts now.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of Bronc TV News. Today is Friday, October 10th, 2014. I'm Jenny Galindo.
And I'm Joseph Theo.
November elections are coming up, and voters everywhere are prepared to cast their vote.
That's right. We are less than a month away from getting to know who will stay in office. Our very own Jennifer Galvan gives us the inside scoop on how UTPA prepared.
I'm Dina Vera.
Does the Rio Hondo Robotics team have what it takes to take home the first place title for the second consecutive year? Here's a closer look at the preparation that goes into Robotics Day.
While Rio Hondo High School begins to empty at the sound of the last bell ring, one classroom stays open for a different group of students.
I think we're the same as any school in the Valley. I mean, especially with this competition, it just takes the great minds to be able to build something like this.
The Rio Hondo Robotics team prepared for the 2014 HESTEC Robotics Competition, where they defended their first place title.
We had a very successful school year last year, not only in winning the HESTEC competition, but also competing at the U.S. First Robotics competition in San Antonio, being that once they put the rankings of the regional competition, our team was actually the top-ranked Valley school that competed.
Constructing the robot is an important part of the process. Programmer Jerry Galindo explains the brain behind this year's robot, the Mantis.
So from down here, it's all color-coded, from motors to lighting to sensors. We only mess with these because that's for more that's for more professional.
After a rocky start, Rio Hondo took the lead, winning multiple 3 out of 5 matches and beat South Middle School in the final round, taking the first place title. Rio Hondo beat out the 60 competing schools from the Rio Grande Valley, making them the champions for the second consecutive year. For Bronc TV, this is Jennifer Galindo.
We want to thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Bronc TV News. If you have a story idea, go ahead and let us know on our Facebook page at facebook.com/BroncRadioTV. Or you can visit the Bronc page at utpa.edu/BRTV.
You can also check us out on Twitter at Bronc Radio TV. Use the hashtag StoryIdea to let us know of any stories that you would like us to cover.
Stay tuned after this broadcast. Bronc TV in Spanish is heading your way.
For Bronc TV, I'm Jennifer Galindo.
And I'm Joseph Theo.